So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vignesh Kini. I'm going to show regarding the automation simulation in AutomGen software of automatic bottle packaging. So, the components used in this simulation are a start-stop button, three proximity sensors, three conveyor motors, one water filling station, one bottle capping station, one bottle dispatching station, three timers, three counters, and 12 user memory bits. So this is the ladder logic which has been applied to this automation process. This is the first ladder rung. This is the first rung of the ladder logic. So this is the start button address percentage input output. Sorry, I mean percentage input 0, and percentage I1 is the stop push button. And you can see that the first percentage M100, that is the first power control memory bit being used in order to control the bottle filling station components, the power to the bottle to the entire bottle filling process. So that is the first rung. The second rung uses the transfers the the memory value of the power control memory bit to the first user memory bit, and it is used to control the conveyor motor, the first conveyor motor. As we said in the number list of components that we are using, we are having three conveyor motors because we have in our solution to the problem statement we state that we use three short conveyor belts in a straight line, but they are being but adjacent to the adjacent to the conveyor belts, the respective stations will be available, that is your filling station, capping station, and dispatching station. So we can see that the power control memory and the first user memory is used to control the first conveyor motor. But you see over here a percentage M102, that is actually the feedback memory of the sensor that is used over here. Percentage I2 is the first proximity sensor to detect whether the bottle is present or not, and and then you can see the first timer included over here, which will control this entire process over here in rung 3, will be controlling the previous conveyor belt motion as well as the upcoming nozzle action for filling the water. You can see that in rung 6, the power control will control the sensor, and the sensor is attached to a counter so that we can get the value of the number of bottles that have been passed through a specific station. So we have this percentage I1, and we are allowed to reset the counter after the stop button has been pressed. So the whole process is applicable to both bottle capping as well as bottle dispatching process. So the similar logic ladder has been used with different user memory and power control memory bits. Yeah, and also as the sensor is detecting every time, the increment in the counter will take place. So now to talk about the simulation process, we can see that a basic HMI has been created using Iris 2D. So in this process, As you said, there are three in the entire automatic bottle packaging system. That is the bottle filling, bottle capping, and bottle dispatching. So I'm going to run and I'm going to compile the ladder logic and run the entire process. And we're going to perform a small simulation of the entire system. All right. So after we compile and run the ladder logic, we are supposed to provide the we're supposed to provide the timer in order to control the conveyor belt and the respective station components. So for the first timer, for the second timer, I'm providing about 5 seconds. For the first timer, I had provided about 7 seconds. And for dispatching, I'm going to provide about 3 seconds. Okay, now that the timer has been set, I'm going to start the entire system. As you can see that all the conveyor belts are running. There is no issue. Now, after we place the bottle on the conveyor belt, the our conveyor belt consists of like a depression which allows the bottle to be held. So it's like a bottle holder, so that the alignment of the sensor is matching with the concentricity of the bottleneck. So since I don't have an actual sensor with me, I will be manually operating the proximity sensor, and we can see what is taking place. So when I trigger the proximity sensor, you can see that the timer has started, conveyor belt has stopped, and the nozzle is filling the bottle with water. And after the process has been done, the conveyor belt will continue. Similarly, for bottle capping, when the bottle will come in the range of the second proximity sensor, it will stop the conveyor belt and start with the capping process. As you can see, it takes 5 seconds to cap because the capper arm impinges, rotates, and turns back in the station. So the second process has been completed. Now, when we also finish capping the bottle, it has to be dispatched into a specific box. So for dispatching, uh, the third station, which is having the proximity sensor attached to it, will detect the cap and filled bottle coming into the third conveyor belt, and upon detection, as you can see, the arm just takes 3 seconds to take it from its position and put it into the box, and then the conveyor belt continues for the next bottle. And in case there is any emergency, we can use the emergency stop button and close all the close the entire system or shut down the entire system. Thank you.